Hey there folks, Nomis here, and this is my first gaming video ever. Yeah, and today we're gonna play some Universe Sandbox. Now let me tell you guys, I've been a huge fan of that game. I've had it forever, like, for around 7 years now. I mean, how can you not love this game by doing this? I mean, that is so cool, like... How can you not love this? Seriously, this looks amazing. And yeah, so the reason why we're playing today is because I thought it would be fun to make my own star system. What do I mean by that? Well, basically, I want to make a star system with my OC, aka Nomis the Habitable Super Earth. Because you know, my OC is not the only planet in the system. There are a good handful of other planets there. So the way we're gonna do this is we're gonna make this little mini-series, as I call it. And then we're going to make my home system. Well, today we're only gonna do the star at the center and my OC, aka Nomis. So let's get started, shall we? Alright guys, so the first thing that we're gonna start with is to add the star itself. I've already come up with a name for the star of the system. It's going to be called Luop. And Luop, it's a bit bigger than the sun and also much more brighter than the sun, as you can see. So we're gonna take Sirius as a base and name it Luop. Oops. No, it was more like Luop. There we go. And we're gonna set the simulation on pause because I don't want any of the videos to be too long. So, yeah. So let's see how much bigger it is than the sun. It's a pretty good size. I guess we could make it a bit more brighter than Sirius. Because it's going to be a blue star. Okay, maybe that was way too much. Maybe around 40 luminosity of the sun. Alright, so Luop should be done by now. Now we're going to add Nomis, aka me. Okay, so let's turn on the habitable zone. Geez, pretty much far away. And my OC should be around in the middle of the green zone because there are going to be multiple habitable planets in this system. Yeah, as you can see, it's not really habitable at all. Well, first of all, we're gonna change its name to Nomis. There we go. And how big is it supposed to be, you may ask? Well, my OC is a super Earth. And so we need to make this a lot bigger than Earth. But I already have an idea. Okay, so Nomis' radius is about 9,300 kilometers. There we go, we have a super Earth now. So let's just get rid of Earth. And let's make this planet habitable. So we're gonna start with adding water to the planet because... yeah. Oops. What? Yeah, and here we go. Let's see, let's add a tiny bit more water. Okay, that's too much. Let's lower it down a little. And a tiny bit more water. Ah, yeah, there we go. That looks a lot better. Alright. And the surface needs to be red, of course. Okay guys, let me give you some facts about my OC. This planet is habitable, but life only exists in the ocean. And... ooh, that looks quite good, honestly. It kind of reminds me of those deserts in Arizona and Utah. Yep. Okay, maybe a little bit more red. And... yeah. No. Yeah, let's add a bit more red to the planet. Not too much, because it's supposed to be more realistic looking. And I think I'll roll with that. So now let's move on to the atmosphere. Now the atmosphere on Nomis is probably similar to Earth. Yeah, so let's get started. So, where is it? Ah, there we go. That looks already quite good, honestly. Yeah, that looks so much better. Maybe we could make the clouds a little thicker. We could make those thick. And a little more noticeable. Ah, there you go. That looks a lot better. Okay, maybe... yeah, I think I'll roll with that. That looks actually quite good, honestly. Maybe we could make the atmosphere a bit thicker. And yeah, I think I'll roll with that. Okay, before we move on, let's just save the game. Just in case if I mess up. And save. Alright, so now let's move on to the rings, because as you know, my OC has rings. So we're gonna add that. And... let's go with this one. Uh-oh, no, not that. Let's go with... I don't really want to use Saturn's rings though. Let's see. I don't really want to use those. What about... what about this one? Yeah, that doesn't look too bad, but I want these rings to be a bit smaller. Yeah. Let's say... yeah, let's say 0.03. Let's say this one is 0.06. And... I think I want them to be a bit thinner. So So let's fix that up. Ah, that looks quite good. Well, should we change the color of the rings? I don't know how to do that though. Let's make these more grayish. Because you know, no, actually my rings are a bit more bluish for some reason. Ah, that looks quite good, honestly. Yeah, I think I'll roll with that. Yeah. Man, that planet sure is beautiful, if I'm honest. But did you know that my OC actually has moons? And actually 2 of them. So we're gonna give Nomis some moons. Actually 2 moons. Let's start with this one, shall we? And... yeah, there we go. Yeah, I think I'll go with this. Now, Nomis' moons are a bit smaller. No, you know what? Let's say they're about half the size of our moon, because remember, a planet like Earth having a moon this large is actually quite unusual, so I would assume that a planet like Nomis doesn't have moons that are that big. And this one is going to be called Kai. Yeah, I know it's a weird name, but who cares? And Kai is going to be... I don't like the texture on this one. But luckily we can change that. I want this moon to be more like our own moon, if you know what I mean. No, it's... I want to be more cratered, like... yeah... I don't know. Ah, there we go. Well, let's go for a more cratered like moon. Yeah. And it's going to be a very dark moon. Yeah, like this. Ah. Yeah. Let's see if there are any textures that are better than this. That doesn't look too bad, right? Nah, not this one. Yeah, I think we'll roll with that. So... yeah, on to Nomis' second moon, because Nomis has 2 moons. Okay, how far can we go out? Oh, yeah, pretty far. Okay, guys, I need to point out that you shouldn't take this seriously, though. We're just doing it for fun. Okay? Okay, so we're gonna add the second moon. We're gonna have a very wobbly orbit. I think... yeah, that looks quite good. Now this one is going to be named... Waiful. Yeah, Waiful. I'll go with that. I've made a mistake. It's supposed to be like this. 0.5 times it's the size of the moon. And the thing is, Waiful may be a bit bigger than Kai, but Kai is actually more massive than Waiful, so we're gonna change that. Less dense. We're gonna make Waiful less denser than Kai. Yeah, and I think that works fine. And actually, I want Waiful to be a sort of frozen, icy world. I think think that one suits Kai more. Yeah, I'll roll with that one. So... yeah, I think I'll roll with that. So we of course need to change the color of the surface and just make it a very white looking world. Yeah, let's add a bit of a shade of blue. No, a bit of yellow to make it look very muddy and dirty. And I guess we could add a tiny bit of blue. You know what? I think I'll roll with that, so... okay, one thing guys, I'm going to change it to white, so... and I guess we'll make it a bit darker, so... alright, so... now we're done with the Luop system with Nomis orbiting around it. Now what type of planet is Nomis, you may ask? Well, like I said before, Nomis is a habitable planet, but life only exists in the ocean, as you can see. That means there are no plants or animals on this planet. Plus that Nomis is also quite young. He's about 1.8 billion years old. So life hasn't evolved fully yet on this planet. Oh, and by the way, Kai and Waiful are male in this series. So yeah, that's all for today's video, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. So yeah, anyways guys, thanks for watching and see you next time.